Good morning, students of class 9B. In this period of geography, we are studying chapter 6, that is rocks. Today we will see the classification of sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are classified into four parts. Those are three parts. Those are mechanically formed sedimentary rock, chemically formed sedimentary rock, and organically formed sedimentary rock. One by one we will see the explanation of all these three types of sedimentary rock. So the first is mechanically formed sedimentary rocks. First of all, meaning of sediments I have explained. A small revision about the sediments. Sediments are the eroded and eroded materials. Sediments are eroded materials, and when these eroded materials are deposited layer by layer on the banks of river or in the depressions, so the lower layer gets a huge pressure from upper layer and lower layer becomes cemented and compacted, means it becomes hard, that takes the shape of rock, that is the sedimentary rock. We come to the first classification of sedimentary rock, that is the mechanically formed sedimentary rock. In mechanically formed sedimentary rock, several processes are involved, such as the first is weathering and erosion, second is transportation, third is deposition, fourth is solidification. So these four processes are involved. As I told you, first is weathering and erosion. By the process of weathering and erosion, the rocks are broken into fragments. Fragments means smaller parts, and those smaller parts are transported by several agents of transportation. Those several agents of transportation are river, wind, glaciers, and oceanic waves. And when the speed of or force, when the force of agents decrease, then those eroded materials are deposited on the banks of river or in the depression. Depression means lowland, and this deposition occurs layer by layer. So the lower layer of deposited material gets huge pressure from the upper layer, and it solidifies, it becomes hard, and this type of formation of sedimentary rock is called mechanically sedimentary rock. This is also known as clastic rocks because several layers are present. Examples: sandstone, conglomerates, shale, loess, siltstone, and clay. So what are you saying? There are several agents involved in the formation of mechanically sedimentary rock. The first is weathering and erosion. The rocks are broken into fragments or in smaller parts. Those smaller parts are transported by several agents such as river, wind, glacier, and oceanic waves. And when the force of agents decreases, then these transported materials are deposited on the banks of river or in the depressions. And where after layer by layer deposition, the lower layer gets a huge pressure from the upper layer, so the lower layer solidifies, and that solidified layer is called the mechanically formed sedimentary rock. Mechanically formed sedimentary rock is also known as clastic rocks. As examples: sandstone, conglomerates, shale, loess, and siltstone, and clay. Second type of sedimentary rock is chemically formed sedimentary rock. How does it form? What is the process of formation? Let us see. Chemicals remains present in suspended form into water. especially in the stagnant water, not the flowing water. In the stagnant water you can take the example of water of lake, water of lagoon. So in the water of lake or lagoon, chemicals remain present in the suspended form, and when these chemicals come in contact of rocks, then the soluble materials of rocks are washed away, because those are soluble. So with water, that soluble materials those soluble materials dissolve in water, and those are washed away from the rock. Then ultimately these soluble materials settle down at the bottom of lake or lagoons, and this settling down of materials is continuous process. Due to continuous process of settling down of soluble materials, it becomes hard, because by the same process of solidification, that lower layer gets pressure from the upper layer, so lower layer becomes hard, and in other words we say it gets cemented and compacted, and in this way sedimentary rocks are formed, and that type of sedimentary rock is called chemically formed sedimentary rock. So in which these chemicals play very important role, because this chemical come in contact of rock. After coming in contact of rock, the soluble materials of rock are washed away with water, because that is soluble with water in water, and these soluble materials settle down in the lake or in the lagoon, and this settling down of soluble material is the continuous process. So the lower layer gets pressure from the upper layer, so lower layer becomes hard, and that formation of sedimentary rock is called chemically formed sedimentary rock. Examples are gypsum, rock salt, and dolomite. Third type of sedimentary rock is organically formed sedimentary rock. In this type of formation of sedimentary rock, there is a disintegration and decomposition of plants and animals. This play a very important role. As the sediments are deposited, with those sediments, these dead and decayed materials of plants and animals are also deposited. And these dead and decayed materials of plants and animals contain large amount of lime. While these dead and decayed materials are settled down, it becomes hard due to continuous deposition, that lower layer gets pressure from upper layer, so it becomes hard, and the lower layer is compacted and cemented. The meaning of compacted means tightly packed. And in this way, organically sedimentary rocks are formed. Examples are 3: limestone, chalks, and corals. So you saw 3 types of sedimentary rocks. The first was mechanically formed sedimentary rocks, in which mainly the nature of forces, several processes are involved: weathering and erosion, then transportation, then deposition, and again the last was cementation and compaction, so that lower layer becomes hard and that takes the shape of the sedimentary rock. So this process of formation of sedimentary rock is called mechanically formed sedimentary rock. Second, you saw chemically formed sedimentary rock, in which chemicals play very important role. Those remain suspended into the water, while those chemicals come in contact of rocks, then the soluble materials of rocks are washed away with water, and those soluble materials are settled down into the lake or into the lagoons. This is the continuous process of settling down of those soluble materials, so the lower layers of sediments get pressure from the upper layer, those becomes hard, and this type of sedimentary rock is called a chemically formed sedimentary rock. Third is that organically formed sedimentary rock, in which the dead and decayed materials of plants and animals play important role. While the sediments are deposited, then these dead and decayed materials are also deposited with those sediments, and due to continuous deposition, these materials, dead and decayed materials, becomes hard, compacted and cemented, and in this way sedimentary rock is formed. And this process of formation of sedimentary rock is called organically formed sedimentary rock. This type of sedimentary rock is called organically formed sedimentary rock. Examples are there. So what is important in this classification of sedimentary rock? The most important thing is example and the process of formation of different types of sedimentary rock. Those are three we have studied.